everyone, and welcome to KYE Talks. I am your host, Trupta Kolgur-Nadkarni. On this digital platform, we speak to entrepreneurs from various fields who tell us why they chose to do something different. They wanted to follow their passion, they wanted to follow their heart. Well, today's interview has been powered by Yoga Niti. It is an online yoga platform offering a structured, standardized, and simplified approach in building customized routines for students across the globe. So if you want more information, please refer to the comment section for their website and other information. Well, my guest today is a mompreneur. She's a people's person who thrives in the company of people. Maria Pawar is the founder of Career Achievers Hub and Inspire. True to its name, she has inspired and trained over 30,000 people globally in various soft skills, self-care, and communication skills. Her profound yet simple teachings have helped many to tap their hidden inner potential. Her aim is to help 100,000 millennials become achievers and to live a lifestyle of freedom and success. So we are going to find out more about Maria's journey. And to all the viewers out there, please stay tuned because at the end of this interview, we have some exciting giveaways. I'm going to ask you all a question about Maria's journey. And please write your answers in the comment section. And whichever answer is the best, Maria is going to give them something really, really exciting. So please stay tuned. And with that, I would like to welcome Maria to the KYE digital platform. Hello and welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, Trupta. Thank you so much. That was a fantastic introduction. Really loved it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maria. So before we get started, please can you tell us about your journey? And you're a mompreneur, so it's amazing. We really want to know how amazingly well you handle both the work front and the home front, because I met your two boys. They're adorable. So please tell us how effectively do you manage both the fronts?
Okay, one of the main things over here, being a mom and an entrepreneur, mompreneur, is that we as moms have to be able to manage our time.
Correct.
Now, when I say time, it's not manage time as per their schedule. You got to ensure you train them in such a way so that they help you with your time.
Right.
So it's like, say, for example, like they have their online classes or they have certain extracurricular activities that they have to do. So I ensure that their timing matches and suits my timing.
Okay. Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, and I train them. I mean, the thing is with us in India, especially because I'm coming from an international background, I've seen this with all foreigners. And this is a quick tip for our viewers here, right here, is that we feel that we have to do everything adapted to our children,
right?
Which is fair enough. It's a good concept to have. But the way the Western world works is that they adapt to your timings.
Right. Correct.
And if you train them, and they're so gullible and so malleable and so adaptable that they will automatically adjust.
Right.
It's those 3 days of hell that kind of, get you upside down and gets your nerves as a mom, like, oh my God, I want to, what do I do with myself? But then they get into that routine and it gives you that peace of mind and you're able to finish your work on time and complete everything. So that's how, with two boys, young boys, and you've seen them, Trupta, I've touched wood. I mean, yes, they're on a good wicket and so am I with my timing.
Great. So you all found a happy medium and that's amazing. So Maria, can you please tell us a little bit about your ventures and what was the motivation behind beginning the same?
Okay, I've come back from Dubai, been there for 15 years in a customer service industry, purely actually in the flying industry, flying space. And so been flying for like over 19 years.
Wow, okay.
Okay, yes, and started training and did my MBA in the US and did my image management from Judith Rasman, again from the US. So training was my passion.
Okay.
And I think there is a point in time when you gather all the knowledge and skills and you say, okay, let me start this journey on my own and see how it goes.
Right, right.
So my motivation was, I left a very fat paying package in Dubai,
Okay.
and left all the luxuries and comforts. And I said, and I told myself mentally that I'm going to get this done, because that's me.
Right.
I make the impossible possible.
Awesome.
And I found that I had the strength when I was in college.
Okay.
Just to take you into a little bit of a story.
Thank you.
When I just about graduated, I was 19 from college, and I was a Pune girl, studied in Nest Warriors, and there was an interview that came out in Bombay for Jet Airways.
Okay.
You won't believe it. At the age of 19, I rode a bike
Wow.
all alone, first time, and I went all the way to Bombay,
Wow.
and I took my interview.
Amazing. That's some story.
So, thank you, Trupta. So that is me, the core of me. And nowadays I find with the entrepreneurs that I have kind of helped and inspired, and the many other clients and people that I have come across, they think, and everybody feels that a challenge, when something comes their way, I can't do it.
Right.
So it starts with I can't. Why start your first step, that baby step,
right,
with the negative thought of I can't?
Right.
Why don't we start with I can?
Right. Very true.
So coming back to me, my motivation to start this venture was, of course, to help people find themselves,
Okay.
to inspire people,
right,
and to make a difference in this world.
Absolutely.
And as a woman, we have the power,
Yeah.
and we can.
We can.
I have, so can you, and so can everyone,
Absolutely.
So that was one motivation. The second one was, of course, my own personal growth and satisfaction. Talking about personal growth and satisfaction, in 2005, Steve Jobs had come up with this very famous saying, and I will quote, "How to live before you die."
Right, correct. Yeah.
How to live before you die. Even Wayne Dyer, he said this: don't die before the music in your ears stops. That means, are you actually doing something that you really love?
Right, correct.
Are you working in your passion? And if you're working in your passion and you're really doing what you love, you will do it to the best of your ability, and you will be able to grow.
Absolutely.
And then you will get personal growth and personal satisfaction. And that's the best thing forward, best way forward.
Right. And I can see that you're so positive. So, I'm sure you have chosen the right field, so I can definitely see that. So,
thank you, Tripta. And the third point to that is, of course, helping others achieve their goals.
Right.
Because success is not defined only by you. Success is defined by how other people achieve their success with your help and inspiration.
Correct.
So my success stories is basically derived from their success stories. So they become successful. Yay! I'm motivated, and that helps me going on.
Right.
So yeah, those three factors that motivate me in being an entrepreneur. Yeah.
Amazing. So what would you say is the main driving factor behind the success? Can you please share it with us?
Okay. The driving factor is mindset.
Okay.
For me, I am a total believer of having the correct mindset to succeed.
Right.
So 80% of your success is in your mind. 20% is the action you take.
Right.
Okay. And now, was that the question you asked, Tripta?
So what is the main driving factor of success? And also the next question, it's kind of built into it, you already mentioned about it, what is it about this field that gives you a feeling of satisfaction? And you already spoke about it, so can you just add more to it?
Yes, correct. So as I said in the previous thing is, when people succeed, because you have helped them and you have inspired them. So one is you get appreciation from them. And when they tell you, ma'am, you know what, because of you, I was able to go to the US. like Amit, this guy, I coached him and I trained him in his interview, and he got the job. Okay. Two is a person wanted to join IIM. Okay, and he did not know how to present himself. So at the end of the day, it's all about your presentation, your enthusiasm, your communication skills, which kind of makes the difference.
Yeah,
and in India, this is lacking, is how to present a powerful front.
right.
I am not saying that you need to look like Aishwarya Rai or look like Shah Rukh Khan, but what I'm saying is there are few things in your presentation skills and the way you talk and the way you articulate and the way you emphasize on certain power words that comes out as you are confident.
Correct. Absolutely.
You know, so yes, being able to empower these people to live the life they want to live, that's another factor that kind of makes me feel that I have accomplished something in these 5 years that I've been in India. And their success story is my success story. So my success is not my success. Your success is my success. So you succeed and I succeed along with you. You know, so yes, that's it.
Right. Very well said. Like the confidence, if you give out that confidence, then, you know, you feel good about yourself and you're helping people achieve just that, which is amazing. So I do want to ask you, Maria, like when you start any new venture, you know, there are always barriers and there are obstacles and challenges. So when you started out, what were some of the obstacles that you faced or, you know, the challenges you overcame during this journey?
Okay. So, oh my God, so many.
Okay.
So many obstacles, so many challenges. The biggest challenge was for me to readapt to becoming and being an Indian again, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. When you are used to the Western, sorry?
I said after having lived outside to come back and like readapt. Okay. Okay.
So the Western culture and the mindset of thinking over there is very, very different.
Right.
They are acceptable to women holding powerful positions.
Correct.
Okay. And in India, and to all those mompreneurs there, and to all the women out there, okay, we have the power within us. It's up to you how you want to take it out and show it to the people.
Right.
I'm not men racist, okay, but we have to just come out of that shell of saying that it is the man that can hold powerful position.
Right.
It's women also, and we have the power. And mind you me, we can be the best entrepreneurs, most successful, and can do everything right, because being a mom in itself is being an entrepreneur.
Correct.
Because you're managing so many jobs at one time. Okay, so start believing in yourself that, boss, hello, you're a mom, you're a mother, you're a sister, you're a daughter, you're a daughter-in-law. Okay, you're holding so many positions. Why not entrepreneur? Why not entrepreneur? And you can shine. If you can shine by looking after your kids, you can shine looking after people and helping people.
Right.
So challenges will come. So one was getting into the mindset of the Indian culture, okay, and I had a lot of challenges with people, with CEOs and managing directors who are men, who kind of went, but how can you be so confident, and how can you articulate, and how can you communicate so well? So I said, you just come and attend my sessions, be part of it. You know, and let's take it forward from there. And they were like shocked. They couldn't believe that a lady could be so interactive, so funny, and at the same time get the learning done and get them to do what they have to do, you know. So that was one. Second was moving from a employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset.
Okay.
Now, in an employee mindset, we always have that, and I've been an employee all my life, okay, was you come to the office, you do your job, you get your performance review, you get your pay, and you are done.
Yeah, true.
Whereas an entrepreneur mindset is that you don't only have to come and do your job, you have to see that you get jobs.
Correct.
You have to see that you get paid. You have to see that you see that your entire team is being able to work in a very nice knitted manner. So it's not one hat. You're wearing several different hats.
Right.
and how well can you shift from one hat to another hat?
Right.
So from being an accountant one time to becoming a salesy person, to going for an interview with one of the human resources or the managing directors to get the job, because at the end of the day you want to see that the income is being generated.
Right, right, absolutely, so true.
Yeah, so that was a very big challenge, and many young entrepreneurs coming out nowadays, they think that, oh yes, I'll just get into that and that's it, it's done. No, my dear, it's not done. The road ahead is going to be full of challenges, and that's the challenges I'm talking about. But those challenges are not challenges. It is your stepping stone towards success.
Right.
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, the person who owns it, he got success at 64, when he was a failure all through his life.
Right.
So if he could get success, you can also. But the problem is, you have to just look at it in a different way.
Right. Very.
Like how Wayne Dyer says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So if I'm showing you this phone, you are looking at it, Trupta.
Right. You
have to just flip it.
Right.
And you're going to see a different angle.
Correct. Very true.
So all you have to do is, with challenges, with barriers that come up in your life, in your entrepreneurial journey,
right,
flip the coin, just change it.
Yeah.
Maybe something might change and might just click.
Correct. Don't be rigid, change your perspective. You never know, like be willing to explore. So don't be rigid.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So that was one is, yes, and another thing was adapting to new technology. Now, I'm from the old school of thought, though I know I don't look that old, but I've maintained myself being an image consultant as well. So when I came to India, I realized that I had to do videos. I had to be more in the digital space of Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and this and that. And I went, oh my God, because in Dubai, everything on digital was not allowed, purely because they do not want to go against company policies.
Right.
So I had to relearn this. And in order to relearn it, I paid quite a lot of money to understand how to go about digital marketing.
Okay.
To the tune of literally like 3 lakhs.
Wow.
But I learned so much in the bargain.
Right.
So sometimes in our growth and development as an entrepreneur, don't hesitate to go there and spend a little bit for yourself in your learning, in your development. Absolutely. Because the more you spend for yourself, the more you feel you have the right to charge or to ask people to give you that, that investment for your training, because you believe in it.
Correct.
So if I'm not willing to pay 1,000 for my learning and development, do you think someone else will give me 1,000 for their learning and development?
Right.
They won't.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So yes, that learning was technologies, new technologies, digital media, all of that. Right. How to go about targeting. The other challenge I found was targeting audiences, how to get them into your group. And the biggest thing was human resources, HR.
Okay. Right.
So like for companies and corporate training programs, the first thing you hit is, and you come across is HR. Right. And they have a different mindset, and they want everything as per A, B, C, D. So, and you come with a very open and a flexible, adjustable mindset. And then, so that was one of the challenges that I've had. I'm yet facing it, but it's okay. You learn along the way. So you adjust to people, you adapt to them, and then you see what you can do to help them and to help the people who will be learning under you, so that there is a win-win situation from both sides.
Absolutely. And that's why you're an entrepreneur, because, the only thing constant in life is change. So you just have to adapt and, roll with it and, move forward, which is exactly what you're doing. So that's amazing. So, I want to ask you, like, at this point, what is required or what is needed to reach your business aspirations or business goals?
Yes. So coming back again to what I initially started off with, 80% of your success is your mindset
Correct. Very well.
and your self-talk.
Right.
And people start on this journey with one step back, not a step forward.
Right. Right.
So their self-talk is, can I do this?
Yeah.
So
Self-doubt.
if you're in that kind of a space, change your mindset first
Right.
and then go into this journey.
Right.
The next factor I say in order to be able to, that has helped me in my business and becoming a successful entrepreneur was networking.
Correct.
Okay, and networking is networking, of course, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. When you go out for, I had a lot of seminars, you know, meeting people, passing on information to them talking to you.
Yeah.
In this journey, it is very, very important because at the end of the day, we all are salespeople.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and you know, like the Chinese, I must not say the Chinese right now, but like the Chinese always has the saying, if you don't have a smile, don't be a salesman.
Right.
If you can't smile, don't go to sell.
Yeah.
So if you can't smile and you don't have that enthusiasm about you, I think you should not even get into this journey.
Yeah. True. True.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you are enthusiastic about anything, even if you have to sell a pen, you want to get into the, you know, become an entrepreneur of selling pens, be enthusiastic about it, love it.
Right.
If you're passionate about it, people will see that enthusiasm. If not for anything, they'll at least buy one pen and they'll go.
Yeah.
If not 10 pens.
Yeah. But you know, you've done
You
your
know?
best, you know, by smiling and being enthusiastic. So, right.
Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. The next thing is persistence.
Right.
Action, persistence.
Yeah.
You have to keep going at it. People will say no. There will be many people who are going to keep saying no when you knock at their door.
Right.
But you can't give up because you got into this journey with a conscious mind and decision to succeed.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
So failure is not an option.
Yeah.
It's just not an option.
Correct.
So persistence, dedication, commitment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put in hard work. I would say action more than hard work.
Correct.
So every day, like say for example now, for me, I have to, now my next goal is to buy my own private jet.
Awesome.
Okay. So yes, I have divided it into 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, I'm giving you an action plan. I've divided into 5 years, and each year I've decided the amount of money that I need. So in a month, I need to rope in 9 lakhs to be able to buy a jet by the end of 5 years.
Wow.
So that's my target.
Right.
Can you see how I've broken it down?
Right. Right.
That's it. So anything you want to write a book, don't say I'll start it tomorrow. Start today. Write half a page now. Write 1 page now. By the time you say Jack and it comes to the end of the year, you have written 365 pages.
Correct. Correct. Very true.
That's called persistence. That's called dedication. That's called taking action.
Right. Right. Amazing. Very well said. Like keep at it. Don't delay it for tomorrow. Just get started and make it happen. So
Procrastination.
exactly. Don't. Yeah. Very well said, Maria. So please tell me how this how these ventures have changed you. What are some of the changes they've brought about in you?
Okay. When I was an employee, I had to do a job.
Right.
I trained people, and I always did my best, and people loved my training sessions. I trained over 30,000 people, so that was fantastic. But now, when I came to India and in this 5 years journey, I found out it gave me so much of power.
Right.
Because this power, I was able to empower other people to shine.
Right. Very true.
So it changed me so much because it gave me that, you know, that absolute love, that absolute need for giving.
Right.
Just giving.
Yeah.
You know, giving this knowledge to people who have that thirst, that Maria, you know, I really want to grow in this life. I want to do something.
Correct.
And all they needed was direction. So, you know, this journey made me more compassionate, more empathetic.
Right.
more understanding towards people and human beings, their needs,
Right.
because the interaction now was more on a very personal level. Even though there were 15 and 20 people, I always made it a point to talk to each and every one of them and understand their pulse and understand what is it that's going to drive them forward and what can I do to help them. So it transformed me completely in being a more compassionate person.
Right.
So I became more compassionate. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. So, please tell us, like, we were talking about earlier, people are, either procrastinators or they're afraid to take that first step or go out due to, you never know, there could be many reasons, but they're just afraid, even if they have an idea, they're afraid to get out there and do something. So can you please share some words of wisdom or some advice to the upcoming entrepreneurs or, mompreneurs, since we are talking about mompreneurs, that they may have a wonderful idea, but due to circumstances, they may not be able to. So please share some advice or words of wisdom with us.
Sure, certainly, Tripta. Let's take this analogy, you will not know what it is to get wet unless you put your hand in the water.
Right. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
So take that first step.
Yeah.
Get into the water. Put your finger inside the water.
Right.
Feel what it is.
Right.
And
Correct.
take your step forward.
Right.
That is one thing.
Yeah.
The second thing is success. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal.
Right. Wow.
So first thing you need to understand is, what is the goal I want to achieve?
Right.
As of now, write it down. What is the goal I want to achieve? I want to become a successful entrepreneur in the field of clothes, or I want to earn 2 lakhs a month, or I want to earn 10 lakhs. Be specific about what you want.
Right.
And you have to make your goal achievable. So don't say I want to become Mukesh Ambani.
Right.
Okay? Because it is not a realistic goal.
Yeah.
And this I realized when I had a conversation with Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So, and this is, I'm talking about 95 and 96.
Okay.
When we were in the balcony and we were having a conversation with a whole lot of friends.
Right.
He told me his goal, and his goal was to be the Don of Bollywood.
Okay. Wow.
And I looked at him and I'm like, okay.
Right.
It's like me telling you, Tripta, right now, I want to be Prime Minister of India. And you'll go, yeah, right, okay. So, but again, if that's a thought and if that is in your mind and you've set yourself to do something, go ahead.
Yeah.
So set a realistic goal. Have short-term goals, because our brains are so funny. I call them the monkey brain.
Right.
Today they want something. Tomorrow they have jumped onto something else. And the next day they've gone into something else.
Right.
So the best way forward is write down that goal as to what is it you want.
Yeah. Right.
Break them down into short-term goals and start taking action on that small goal.
Right. Very true. Very true.
If you achieve success in that small goal of, say, within the next 5 days, I will complete 5 pages of my book.
Right.
Pat yourself on the back, go to give yourself a nice massage,
Right.
Treat yourself to something nice, buy yourself a chocolate.
Right.
So these small success stories, and when you treat yourself, you feel that love within you and that self-appreciation, and you say, wow, Maria, you've done it, job well done.
Yeah.
That drives you forward to doing better and better.
Correct. So very true and very well said. Yeah, like small goals, don't get intimidated by one thing. Just break it down and go for it.
Yes. So that is why I say success is always a progressive realization of one goal. Write your goal as an entrepreneur. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve.
Right.
And then break it down.
Yeah. Correct.
And start believing in it. I always believe in the power of one. One is always better than none. And I don't believe in perfection, because if you go for perfection, there is no progress. Progress is better than perfection.
Right.
You start and you become better, and you become better, and you become better.
Awesome. Very, very well said, Maria. It was, really a pleasure speaking with you on the KY platform. So for our viewers out there, please ask them any question that you would like, and they're going to write their answers in the comments. And once the answers are out, you're going to select any winner, and we will give them something very exciting. So please go ahead and ask them your question. It can be anything about your journey that we just spoke about. Like any trivia about this, any trivia question, or it could be anything about this, related to these 4-5 questions that we asked about. So Maria, please go ahead and ask the question.
Oh, I need to ask a question?
Yeah. I mean, would you like to ask a question about, something trivia, so our viewers, will have to go back, watch the interview, and then they can answer? Or should I just ask it?
Yes, please. Yeah, you can go ahead. I mean, yes, please, Trupta. I don't know what question to kind of ask.
Okay, no, one of the questions I had right now is how old was Maria, and what did she ride the first time, and which place to which place did she go? Because I thought that was really gutsy and really nice at that age. So viewers, if you watch the interview and if you don't remember the answer, go and watch again, and please write your answers in the comments. And Maria, you will choose one lucky winner, and we will give them something exciting. And also, you were talking about the EFT, so if you want to go ahead and give us some information about that, Maria, that would be great.
Oh yeah, I would love to. Okay. Right now, currently in this situation that we are in, we are all afraid.
Yeah, true.
We are afraid of the future. We are afraid of what COVID is doing to everyone. We are anxious. So I have mastered this technique, and of course, I've done an entire certification, and it's called Emotional Freedom Technique.
Okay.
We are all governed by our emotions, and our emotions either empower us or it disempowers us.
Right.
And negative emotions like fear, anxiety, anger, hatred, distrust are some emotions that fills us with so much of blockages within the meridians in our body. Right. That we need to take them out, because otherwise we create walls in front of us.
Yeah.
So if we have a wall of fear, what happens is when we are fearful of getting into this journey, we think, should I not? Because if I get into it, am I going to fail or am I going to pass?
Right.
Or am I going to be good at it?
Right.
As I said, if you don't put your hand in the water, you will never know how to get wet.
Yeah.
So with fear, it creates so many, our body has got meridians, invisible lines. Okay. And this anxiousness and this anxiety and this fear creates this full wall which stops us, which does not allow the universe's law of success to come to us.
Correct. Yeah.
So how do we get rid of this is first we need to take off the negative emotions of anger, of fear, and then fill it up with good emotions, love, happiness, peace, harmony.
Correct.
It's only when you are in this zone of love, peace, happiness, and harmony that you vibrate in line with the universe.
Very
and when you vibrate in line with the universe, you create that force of attraction which attracts and brings success to you.
Very true. Very true.
Okay. So EFT is simply just a tapping. It's an in-between, non-intrusive method of taking away all these blocks.
Okay.
Now, anger, regret. Regret is the biggest negative emotion in our body that creates cancer.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. You know? So there are lots of things that negative emotions does. So it starts creating blockages, which becomes it blocks the nerves and it blocks certain parts in our bodies and starts becoming cancerous. It starts becoming neck pain. It starts becoming knee pain. Okay, and a lot of things happened. My journey, when I went into depression from 102 kgs, I was like this fat, okay, and I came down to 60 kgs, was when I learned this. I invested in it and I said, I've got to get out of this.
Right, right.
So today I would like this as a giveaway for you. It's very easy. It's very simple. And I train people on this also and I help them. Many people have gotten out of anxiety, have gotten out of depression, have gotten out of a lot of phobias.
Right.
Through EFT. So just follow along with me. Trupta, you can do this because I can see you live. Okay. So you think about the one thing that's frustrating you right now, currently, as we speak. Okay.
Right.
One thing.
Well, not being able.
No, you don't have to tell me.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Don't share it, maybe, because that's very private and it's personal to you.
Okay.
Something that's really frustrating you, being a entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the emotion that is related to that frustration? How do you feel?
Not good. And do you want me to tell you or no?
No. Just
Okay.
think about it.
Oh.
And those viewers out there as well, just think about it. What is it that's stopping you from taking the next step now? I will be doing the EFT on fear because of COVID, and everybody's fearful of how we are going to manage finances. So it's financial fear. Okay. So I'm going to do it on that. But you think about it. What is it? You thought about it, Trupta?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on a scale of 0 to 10, how fearful or how bad is that negative emotion, with 0 being nothing and 10 being really very powerful?
Okay.
So just think about it and keep it in your head or write it down.
Yeah. I thought about it.
Okay. Write down that number.
Okay.
Okay. Write down that number.
Yeah. I did.
Okay, good. Now, that number, that whatever that anxiety and that fear is, where do you feel it? Do you feel it in your head? You get migraine? Do you get ear pain, neck? Is it in the shoulders? You get it on your chest? You get it in your stomach, on your thighs, on your legs? You get pins and needles on your hands or on your legs?
Right.
So where do you feel this?
I thought about that as well. It's pretty quick because it happens so often. So yeah.
I know. Okay. So now that you have thought about it and the intenseness, okay, I would like you to repeat this phrase after me. Okay. Even though I feel this fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Okay, so that's the phrase. We can write it down for our viewers as well. They can have this phrase. This is the main phrase that you got to say. Okay. Now, this is called the karate chop. So if you can put your hands straight like this, and in this area, this is where you got to hit your hand. Okay, because this is one of the meridians, the main meridians.
Okay.
So you will repeat after me. Even though I feel this fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel this fear, I choose to love and accept myself. This fear, this horrible fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Okay, come to your forehead over here, and with 2 fingers, hit this part between your eyebrows. This fear, this fear, this fear, at the side of your eyes. I hate this fear. I hate this fear. You're doing no good to me. You leave me right now. Okay, come underneath your eyes here.
Yeah.
You have gone. I love myself. I love myself. Underneath the nose, I respect myself.
I respect myself.
I respect myself.
Respect myself.
I respect myself.
I respect myself.
I am empowered now.
I am empowered now.
I am empowered now.
Empowered now.
Now I can take action.
Now I can take action.
I am taking action.
I am taking action.
I am taking action.
I am taking action.
Come to this part where your collarbone is, this part. The action I'm taking is good for me.
The action I'm taking is good for me.
I am doing awesomely well now.
I am doing awesomely well now.
I am doing awesomely well now.
I'm doing awesomely well now.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
I am going forward.
I am going forward.
I am going forward. Underneath your arms here, this part. I am well.
I am well.
All is well.
All is well.
I am going ahead.
I'm going ahead.
And I am doing this job fantastically well.
Doing this job fantastically well.
Right on the top of your head. This is me.
This is me.
I love me.
I love me.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am the best.
I am the best.
I am the best.
I am the best.
Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out all the negativities. Just released. It's gone. Take your hands. Rub it. I've got the energy back into me.
I've got the energy back into me.
It's in me now.
It's in me now.
I release it.
I release it.
I release it.
I release it.
I release it. I release it. Okay, put your hands here and just rub it. Breathe out.
Great. That was really, really amazing.
Back. Go back. Now just think about what you had thought about and see on a scale of what you had written, has the number reduced?
Yes, it definitely has. And I think this was really amazing, very, very nice, relaxing, and even for viewers, it was a very nice session. And we would really love to thank you so much, Maria, for coming on this KY platform, speaking to us, giving us valuable insight, and showing us how to get rid of negative thoughts. So thank you so very much. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and we wish you all the best for your ventures. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tripta. It was a pleasure, and I hope everyone benefited from the session.
Yes.
Go there and get your fingers wet, okay? Because success is always in your hands.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Maria. Take care.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.